everybody, my name is Addison with Unbox The Ink, and today we are looking at one of our custom deck builds exclusively from the Reign of Jafar series. So this is a character deck containing Rescue Rangers and Pirates. It is made of emerald and steel and is relatively cheap to build, costing about $10 to $15. Now, if you want to know how to build this deck yourself, check out the link in the description at Dreamborn Ink. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go through it in 3 separate sections: Rescue Rangers, Pirates, and Actions, and just tell you how the cards work together. Okay, so first up we have our Rescue Rangers. So first we have Dale. He costs one ink and is a 1/3, so he has 1 strength and 3 defense. He only gives 1 lore, but he is surprisingly tanky for a 1 cost character and a great early game defender. Next up we have Zipper, and if you have Monterey Jack in play, you get a discount. So usually Zipper costs 3 ink and he's a 2/4, so he does 2 damage and has 4 willpower, and he gains evasive during your turn, so great for targeting those characters that you usually can't get to. And then we have Chip, Quick Thinker. He costs 4 lore and is a 3/2, so he has 3 strength, 2 willpower. But when you play this character, chosen opponent chooses and discards a card, so great for disrupting your opponent's hand. Next up, we have Gadget Hack Prince. She is a 3/2, and she gives 2 lore, which is pretty nice for a 4 card. So her stats aren't the best, but whenever you play this character, if your opponent has more cards than you, you get to draw a card, which is pretty nice. Love getting those cards. And then last we have Monterey Jack. He costs 5 ink. He's a 4/5, so 4 strength, 5 defense. He gives you 2 lore, and he has bodyguard, so this character may enter play exerted. And, well, most people know what the bodyguard does, so it's great for protecting your characters. And yeah, so these Rescue Rangers are really amazing. And next up we have our Pirates, so we can see how both groups work together. Okay, so now we're moving on to our Pirates. These cost a tiny bit more ink to play, but their damage and combos are so worth it and makes it to where you can really dominate the board. So first up we have Captain Hook, Forceful Duelist. He costs 1 ink and is a 1/2, but he has Challenger +2, which is really useful, and he's a great key for unlocking a really big card later in the game for a lot earlier. Next we have Dump Truck. He also costs 1 ink, but he is uninkable, and he's a 0/1. Now, you'd be thinking this card is horrible, it doesn't do any damage. But when you play this character, you may deal 1 damage to any chosen character, which is really useful for some crazy combos you can see later for this deck whenever you play it. Next, we have Nathiel Flint. He costs 2 ink and is a 3/3 and gives you 2 lore. He is crazy efficient and a great card for his ink cost. But you can only play him if an opposing character took damage this turn, which is why cards like Dump Truck and Quick Shot are very, very important in this deck. Next, we have Don Carnage. He costs 3 ink and is a 3/2. He has evasive, and whenever you play an action that isn't a song, chosen opposing character gains reckless during the next turn if you're trying to get your character to attack you, so you don't have to attack them. And he gives you 1 lore. And he also gives you a discount on Mad Dog, Carnage's first mate. Mad Dog costs 4 ink, but is a 4/4. But if you have Don Carnage in play, he only costs 3 ink, which is amazing. And lastly, we have the big boss, Captain Hook. The Pirate King. He costs 5 lore and is a 4/5, but he has Shift 3, which is why your other Captain Hook is very, very important here. Now he gives you 2 lore, and whenever during your turn, whenever your opponent takes damage, all of your pirate characters gain +2 attack and +2 resist, which is just insane. He is a great card, except he will get targeted, so you might just use him as a buff. But yeah, this is the big card that helps you win the game. So yeah, next we have our actions that help tie everything together. Now we're going to go for the glue that holds everything together, our actions. So the first action we have is Quick Shot. It costs 2 ink, it's uninkable, and it deals 1 damage to chosen character, and you draw a card. This card is the perfect trigger for giving your pirates that pirate captain king captain hook, and setting up for getting out your Nathan Flint. Plus, you get to draw a card. Next, we have He Who Steals and Runs Away. It is a 3 inker, and you banish chosen item and draw a card. Great for getting rid of annoying items. And once again, who doesn't love drawing a card? Next we have Walk the Plank. This is a kind of crazy one here. It costs 3 ink, and it gives all of your pirates the ability to exert and banish chosen damaged character. So pairing this up with Quick Shot or Dump Truck, and you can swing the entire board in your direction. And lastly, we have Desperate Plan. It costs 3 ink, and pretty much you choose how many cards, you discard a number of cards, and then you draw that many cards. Or if you have no cards in your hand, then you can draw 3 cards. This is great for if you have a horrible hand, or if you're out of cards and you need another option. So in total, this deck runs 16 actions, 44 characters, and it has 20 uninkables and 40 inkables. So it has a pretty good balance on both sides. Of course, there's going to be more characters than actions. And yeah. So that's our Rescue Rangers and Pirate deck. It's been super fun to play and really solid against all the other decks we've put it up against so far from Reign of Jafar. And it's theme heavy, budget friendly, and just great to play in general. Drop in the comments which glimmers you add if the budget went up. And if you want to build this deck yourself, check the link in our description. And thank you for watching. And if you want to keep unboxing the ink with us, drop a like and a subscribe. Thank you.